So I have right here the LG G5 and the HTC 10, two of the best phones that your money can buy right now. Believe it or not, guys, and this should not be a surprise because you guys know that I've been a Samsung owner for a long time now. But I will not buy these phones, and I'm going to tell you during this video why I will not buy these phones. As a quick recap on the specs, we have pretty much the same specs here. The Snapdragon 820 processor, 32 or 64 gigabyte of internal storage, access to SD card, 2800 milliamp battery on the LG removable, 3000 milliamp battery on the HTC. Good cameras, 12 megapixel on the rear on the HTC, 60 megapixel on the LG, 8 megapixel front facing camera on the LG, and 5 megapixel front facing camera on the HTC. Both phones offer access to micro SD card. So without further ado, my friends, as good as these phones are, I'm going to tell you right now what are the reasons for why I will not buy these phones. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at these two phones in action.
Bound only by frozen memories. Lost in time. Racing all these broken
Alright, my friends, let's start here with the LG G5. Reason number one for me to not buy the phone is the battery. As much as the battery on the phone is actually pretty decent, I feel like it falls behind in terms of the size comparison to the standards today. This is a 2800 milliamp battery. Yes, it's removable. However, pretty much most of the phones right now are 3000 or even 36,000, and some phones are 4,000 milliamp batteries. So in my opinion, this is falling behind the standards today. Reason number two will be the screen size. They made this phone smaller than the one from last year, the LG G4, which was a 5.5. This is a 5.3 inches. Again, in my opinion, this kind of falls behind the standard today. Pretty much all the phones are, you know, like 5.5, 5.7. I would prefer, and I think I would benefit better from something like this, the Edge Plus, or even something like this, guys, which is the LG G Vista. Last but not least, the other reason for why I will not buy this phone is the screen brightness. I'm talking about the LCD IPS display. I will not own or buy any phone with IPS LCD display because they are not as bright as a Super Amoled. And when you put this phone in the power saving mode, it's almost near to impossible, especially if you are outside, to be able to look at the screen. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put it next to my Samsung Galaxy Edge Plus to compare. So here is next to the Edge Plus. Both phones have the brightness all the way to the maximum. As you guys can see, the auto brightness is off. Same thing right here, it's off. Take a look at the vibrant colors on the green color in comparison to the IPS versus the Super AMOLED. Also, take a look at the numbers around the clock. There are way more brighter on the Edge Plus versus the LG because of the IPS LCD on the LG. Now take a look at this phone. I'm gonna put it in the auto mode, and this phone, it's actually, now we activated the power saving mode. Let's activate the power saving mode right here, and you guys can see that it's almost near to impossible to see the colors on the LG G5. So take a look at that. Auto brightness, it's in the middle. Let's go ahead and put the auto brightness here on the Samsung in the middle. And look at that. Look at the difference. That's a huge difference. And this is going to matter a lot, especially when you are outdoor. It's a really sunny day. It's going to be near to impossible to see the screen on the LG G5. My friends, next is the HTC 10. Reason number one will be the camera, and I'm not talking about the quality of the pictures and video. It takes a very good front-facing camera pictures and also good quality pictures with the rear camera as well as video. I'm talking about the aspect ratio. It only lets you take the 12 megapixel picture with the rear camera in the 4:3 aspect ratio, which is gonna be a square picture. I'd rather have the full size screen. Let's take a look at the Galaxy. Here's a look at the camera interface, and as you guys can see, 12 megapixel picture is in the 4:3 aspect ratio, which is gonna be just a square. If you do want the full screen, you have to go down to 9 megapixel in order to get a 16:9. So in comparison to the, for example, right here, the Edge Plus, you know, I can go ahead and take advantage of the camera in the 16:9 at the maximum resolution. All right, my friends, reason number two will be the screen size. As you guys can see, the Edge Plus right there, it's a 5.7. Me personally, I will prefer and I will take way more advantage over a bigger screen rather than a 5.2, I believe is the screen size on the HTC 10. So that's another reason why I will not buy this phone. I would rather get something bigger. And as a matter of fact, I'm waiting until they announce the Note 6 or the Note 7. Hopefully it's gonna have a 5.8 or even 6 inches. So, hey guys, there you have it. Those are the reasons why I will not buy the LG G5 or the HTC 10. Give me your thoughts or your comments, and please do not get this video wrong. Congratulations to you if you own the LG G5 or the HTC 10. Those are amazing phones. But for the reasons I gave you guys, which are my personal reasons, I will not buy those phones. So that's not to say that they are not amazing phones, because they are. And congratulations if you have one of those. See you later, my friends. Over and out.